everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a perfume tag that I've seen a couple people do, and last night I discovered Emmy Ever After. I had a feeling it was something along those lines. And my friend Jody, Jody Peacock here on YouTube, she told me about her a while ago, and I'm just, as you know, I'm always pretty honest. I just got busy with life and never really went back to look at her channel. And I did last night, and oh my gosh, I just love her. And I so admire people who can talk and come across so articulate and professional, because I mean, my cat just jumped up here. I just feel like I can to save my life. Malibu. Oh, but I love her. I have like one of the sweetest cats ever. Even if you hate cats, you might not like her, but you can't deny she's not the sweetest cat. I promise. Okay, but that's not what this is about. I can't even remember what I've said now. Oh, about the perfume. Okay, so, and my hair is, I just kind of let it air dry, and my hair used to be really curly, and it's really not anymore. Do you want to say hi? Oh, did the baby. She's in my lap now. So, hello, can I focus? I thought I would do the perfume tag because I've been wanting to make a video, and other than a haul, which I don't have that much, I think, to haul, I do have, actually, I found a couple really good things at TJ Maxx that I will share with y'all. But I just thought this tag was really interesting because as I read the questions, even the first question, I really had to think about it. So the first question is, what is your first perfume you ever bought? So, the first perfume I ever bought, I was always given perfume as a gift because, as I've stated a million times, perfume has always been something I have loved since a little girl. So I'll answer it one way, and that is the first like real perfume I ever owned and had was, I think it's She by Emporio Armani, or it's like, I think it says like L-E, She. It's like, looks like a cylinder, gold cylinder. And I actually am on the lookout for that one at like Home Goods or something because I miss that scent. It smells a lot like Heavenly by Victoria's Secret. But that was one of the first perfumes, real perfumes, I ever wore, and I'm sure I got it as a Christmas or birthday gift, and I loved it. Now, the first one I ever bought, I can distinctly remember this, and that was Romance by Ralph Lauren. I discovered that in high school, and my mom really liked it. That's when she suffers from, like, she can get really bad migraines. So now she's not, you know, doesn't really get into perfume because of that reason. And if you've ever had a migraine, I'm sure you can understand. But we kind of discovered that together, and I mean, I have just always loved perfume so much. So, oh no, you know what? Let me rewind that. My first, I don't know if it was a perfume or body spray, but the summer between 7th and 8th grade, I dislocated my ankle, and my mom got me, it was called, I think, Heaven by Gap, when they had, it wasn't Dream, because they had like a whole line, and I would have to get x-rays done, I think weekly, to check the progress of my poor little dislocated ankle. And the x-ray technician was always so sweet to me, and she would just, because they'd kind of like have to help me up there and like get me set up on the x-ray machine, and she would always be like, oh my goodness, you smell amazing, what is it? And of course every week it was the same thing, but she just like, at that point, that was, you know, like a really awkward age to, during the summertime, I live in Texas, it's hot, and I had this awkward cast on, and I was just an awkward teenager anyway. So that is like always has really fond memories with me. So that actually technically was probably my first one, but the first real perfume, but the first one I bought for myself was Romance by Ralph Lauren. Okay. See, I can just like, it'll take me like an hour to do this. I'm just kidding. We'll go a little quicker. I did cheat though, and I couldn't pick just one fragrance for all of these. Are you kidding me? I can't. It's like picking your one child. Like, I just can't. Okay, number 2, what is your signature scent? This one was really easy. For a long time, it has been Coco Mademoiselle, and as you can see, my bottle is basically empty. There's like a little tiny bit in there that I don't want to use because I love this scent so much. I would like to try, I actually got a little sample of it and I just haven't opened it, of the intense version, because I am not like a conspiracy person, but I can tell you from when this was first released, which is when I first smelt it in New York City, I will never forget, and I just, anyway, I have such memories attached to scent. This perfume, I got a sample of it, and it would last 4 days on like clothes, and like if you sprayed it on, it stayed all day. I have like a very vivid memory of how strong it was, and it's just not as strong now, but it's still, it is, to me, this is like classy. It's strong, but not too strong. It's not too sweet. It's not too floral. It just really is, it's a crowd pleaser, but it's not, it doesn't blend in to me. I know a lot of people would probably disagree, but to me this is, oh, I just love it. That is just one perfume I'm in love with. Okay, my other one, which is a little more recent, I don't know why I always end up sitting on hardwood floor and then I regret it. Okay. I don't know why I get really awkward, is Mon Guerlain. And also, yet again, I've used almost all it. And that's, I have not had this that long, less than a year. And this is just so, it smells so comforting to me. I think Emmy Ever After described it as like a nurturing mom scent. And it totally is that. When I wear this, I feel like when my kids hug me, it's very comforting to them. They haven't told me that. They'll probably be like, Mom, we don't really care. But I just love this scent. In fact, around Christmas time, I was tempted to buy myself the gift set with like, that had the big bottle, a little bottle, and I think like a lotion or a shower gel. I don't really use like perfumed body lotion that often, but I didn't because I have a lot of perfume and I still have a little bit of this left, but now I'm not using it because I don't want to finish it, but that's kind of ridiculous. So, oh, I just love it. And I'm sorry I'm not describing these because as you can probably see, we'd be here until the year 2020 if I did that. Number 3, what is your most recently purchased perfume? Which is a really easy answer because I purchased this not that long ago. I found it at TJ Maxx. And when I found it, it was clearance down. I just about like sang the praises in the perfume section. And it is Body by Burberry, which is not, it's not funny, but my aunt used to wear this. And I don't know, like I said, I have like, oh, my phone is alerting me. I just love the way this smells. This is also a very comforting smell to me. It's very kind of, I don't know if powdery is the right word, musky maybe, but it's like clean, but musky. It does, to me, it smells like what a clean, like cashmere blanket. I don't even know if they are, like, if cashmere blankets exist because I'm not that fancy, but this is what I imagine, like, fresh out the dryer, and you just feel like, I don't know, I guess maybe it's because my mom's side of the family is British, and I just imagine being like in England and the fireplace and like having a Marmite on toast with a cup of tea. I'm not joking. With like your fresh, clean, anyway, blanket around you, snuggled. So, That was my most recent purchase. And you can see how much I've used of it. And I haven't had it that long. But I cannot put this thing down. In fact, today is the first day I haven't worn this. And I've been wearing it to bed. My daughter's been spraying her shirt with it before school. And I can't remember if I said this in a video or not. I have tons of fragrances. And I really don't mind sharing them with my daughter. In fact, it kind of gives me a lot of joy. And she has very sensitive skin, so I'll let her spray it on her shirt. And I mean, like, I don't let her spray like Dior Addict on her shirt, okay? But like, I've been wearing this every morning, and when I put it on before I take her to school, I'll like spray her shirt because I can't help it. Oh my gosh, my phone is, y'all will hear about it when I get a new one, but just I'm not into technology, clearly, as I can't edit my videos. Okay, moving on. What is your date night scent? This was kind of hard because I don't really have a date night scent, and when I think of it, there are so many that come to mind, but I narrowed it down to 3 of, which is kind of funny because the bottles kind of all are the same color scheme. 3 ones that I just really like. My husband is not like, he'll just, whatever, I could be wearing, like, room spray, and he would be like, oh, you smell really nice. Like, he's not into that kind of stuff at all. So one of them is Dior Addict, because I sound so sniffly because my allergies have been really bad here, so I'm sorry for the sniffles. Dior Addict it's a date night scent. Like, this is not one I would want to wear to like go volunteer at my daughter's school. I would if I felt like I'm one of those, I'm of the mind you wear what you feel like, and some days you just feel like wearing Dior Addict. But this to me is definitely a very almost like seductive scent. Like, you wear this to be noticed. This is not a like, oh, you know, oh, you smell nice. Like, you just smell nice. This is like a, like, you go and smell this, and it smells good. It's a very sophisticated, almost to me, incensey vanilla. So, okay, I could like talk forever about each scent. And then one of my husband does like this one, but like I said, I really think I could say I was wearing this and put on like a Victoria's Secret body splash, and he'd not notice, is Tresor Midnight Rose. Oh, I just love the whole Tresor line. As y'all know, the original is like one of my most comforting scents that I love to wear I love to wear anytime, actually. And this is just so pretty and girly, and yeah, and the bottle's so pretty too, the little purple rose. Okay. And then this one was kind of like a random. I was looking at my collection, and I'm wearing it today, even though it's not nighttime and I'm not going on a date right now. Is Bonbon, a Petite Bonbon. I don't know if that's different than, I don't know. It looks like this. I get the small. It's by Victor and Rolf. Sorry, I didn't complete my thought. I always try to get the smallest size in perfumes because of my collection, how large it is, and I want to use what I have. Like, I guess I am not a collector of bottles. I'm a collector of, like, I like to smell. So, and because my allergies, the saddest thing is it's hard for me to smell, and I'm sorry, I feel like that's really gross, but I do really like this one. Okay, I'll stop. It's very sweet, and just, I find it inoffensive. Like, okay, what is your spring summer scent? So I don't just have one. Like, I can't. So I'm gonna go through them pretty quickly. I think they're self-explanatory. One of my favorites that might be a little bit of a wild card is Aura by Mugler. I can never say it out loud. I say it in my head a lot. And this is, I live in a very humid place, and this really does perform beautifully in humidity. So it's like when you don't want to just smell like citrusy or like an aquatic scent. Oh, I love this. And I kind of do like the bottle. Like, I don't like how it doesn't stand up, but I like holding it right now. It's pretty. Another one of my favorites that I've had forever, and I should use it more, and it's the same case. I got a sample of it from Sephora, and I saw the price tag and went, ooh, no way. And then I went back to get it after I finished the sample. I saved up, and I went back to Sephora, and they were like, oh no, that's discontinued. Well, I don't know if it's really discontinued, but I found it on, I believe, Fragrance Net, and it's Hermes. It's the gardenia of the, why can't I? Oh, here we go. Jour de Hermes Gardenia. So I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of like inscribed back here. And this actually smells very summery, kind of like sunscreen with floral notes. I just love it. And every time I've worn this, I've gotten so many compliments, like from multiple people. And I need to use it more because it's amazing and I should not be scared to run out of it. Another is Chance by Chanel, the Eau Tendre version. This is so pretty, and it's not cloying to me. It's just, I don't know, I love it. And then my last one that I'll mention is Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. I love this one. I keep meaning to mention this to my best friend who's getting married in April for her wedding day scent. So if you're watching this, what do you think? Can you make a list? I just love it. I just love it. It's so pretty. Okay. I feel like I am taking forever. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry I sound so sniffly. It's when I sit down and, yeah, I'm sitting on a wood floor. It's kind of uncomfortable right now. What is your fall winter scent? Well, my favorite seasons, and I have tons of scents for that. When fall and winter come around, I am like, I don't want to say guns a-blazing because in this day and age, but I am like this with my perfumes. Like, give me all the scents for the cool weather. Given that I live in such a hot environment and you really can't, there are some perfumes that become so offensive in the heat that I was Gucci guilty. I put that on one day in the summer and I went to Bible study and I wanted to like apologize to everyone sitting around me because I was like, I'm giving myself like, ugh, reaction. Okay, so my favorite fall and winter scents, because I'm basic, I feel like everyone says this, is Hermes Ombre Narguilé. I've heard it pronounced several ways. And I've used quite a bit of this winter, and it reminds me of like a hottie toddy type scent, spicy caramel apples kind of. And I just love it. It reminds me when I was pregnant with my son was the first time I tried it, and I got a lot of compliments when I wore it then. And I haven't really been complimented on it recently, but I don't really care. Another one that is yet again, I have problems, y'all, is Shalimar Perfume Initial. It was limited edition. I still even have the little plastic on the tassel. And I've used very little of it because I don't want to run out. And it's so hard to find. And when you find it, it's so expensive. And I'm just like, why? And I have looked and looked and searched and looked for like a dupe for it. I found one that's a men's cologne, but then that's like discontinued too. The struggle. I don't even know how to describe this. I really don't. I've seen people describe it as like a lemon meringue custard. I don't smell that at all. My nose could be broken though. I'm not even being funny. It could be. It just smells musky, warm, and like cashmere-ish to me. Like fancy fabric that keeps you like soft and warm. Oh. We're just gonna, just a little bit of sorry. I was listening to Nelly earlier. I love Nelly. I could go on a tangent. Oh, I have not even finished. So, C by Armani. I think I'm going to order a bottle of this on fragrance.net, maybe for my birthday. Maybe I'll tell my mom. And she's probably going to be like, you are turning old as the hills. You don't get birthday presents. But I have like I decanted some of this into a sprayer because I do like the way when you spray perfume on, how it disperses on your clothing. So I have a little bit left in my little sprayer, and I'm trying to finish like my perfume before I purchase a new one. So, and then my last one to show y'all is one that I can't believe I'm saying this, but I will most likely be purchasing a full-size bottle, and I can't believe I would spend this much on a fragrance. And it's Coromandel by Chanel. And I have a decant from scentsplit.com, and I don't know how much, I am savoring this. Like, savoring. This is not a sweet perfume. It could definitely be unisex. It's probably patchouli and spicy heavy. I didn't look up any notes. But the dry down and on my skin, I love this. And this has the longevity I look for in a lot of other fragrances. And I do think I could wear this possibly in the summer a little bit. Like August, September are pretty miserable here. And this might be a little too heavy for that. But, you know, it gets so hot that if you're not out at the pool, you're in air conditioning. So, I just love it so much. And I've had several decants of this. And this last one I got, when I, realized how much I love it, I'm like, this is, just save up for a full bottle. Like, just do it. So, and I'm hoping if I go into the Chanel store, because they only sell it at the boutiques, I want to go into the store and get samples of a few others that I'm very curious about, like Sycamore, Messia, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, and Boy are ones I would really like to test out. Okay, there are some more questions. Can you believe that? I talk way entirely too much. What is your favorite scent category? Oh, that is hard. Girl, I'm about to get comfortable. I don't think I have one. I love them all. I probably, if I had to pick, would be like a Oriental category type of gal. Because I do tend to like the spicier, heavier scents. But I have a love for them all. I mean, I really do. Like Chanel No. 5, that, I feel like I should have included that in here. But that to me is like, it's not my signature scent because I haven't used it that much to be a signature scent. But that to me is such a classic. And it will always, always be in my collection. Like always. Anyway, that wasn't a question though. What perfume do you want to buy next? Oh, you know what? I do know what I want to buy next. And I don't know when I'm going to. But it's the Mon Guerlain. They came out with a Roses edition. And I can't remember what it's called. Is it like Une Le Rose or something? That doesn't sound right. But I love, which is kind of, I realized I don't really have a rose perfume in here. But I love rose scents so much. Like even the Grandma Rose. Girl, I'd be loving me some Grandma Rose. Even though I know that's, people don't like that saying. I get it. Because I don't think of a scent as to go with an age. So anyway, that's what I'm hoping to buy next. And I haven't even really looked at it. I heard it's on Sephora's website, but it's not on Guerlain's website. But I don't know. I don't know when or if I'll purchase it. I might wait for a few reviews to come out, or to see if I can go smell it in person, because I also don't want the hassle of having to return something I opened. But that is on my list, like high priority. And honestly, not that I really want another bottle of the regular Mon Guerlain. So, not that exciting, actually. What is your favorite scent on your significant other? Well, that's a good question, because my husband, like I said, he's just not into scent. His nose truly is broken. He has a pretty severe deviated septum, and not like smells don't like bother him. Like I don't know if you can see, I have a candle going back there, and like he won't notice really that smell. Like he just can't smell it. But he does wear Aventus by Creed because I got him that. And now that I'm more educated, I'm like, I realize the hype around it. But it does smell really nice on him. And he uses so little of it that that bottle will last him forever. However, when we first met, he wore, oh, was it like L'Eau de Issey by Issey Miyake? That one, and I love that scent, and it reminds me of when we first met. So, maybe I'll get him that for Valentine's Day or something, even though it's like a present for me more. But anyway, those are all the questions. Thank you for sitting through this. Oh my gosh, how obnoxious am I to talk this long? But if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them below. I will get the questions typed out below, so if you want to do the tag, I don't know if I'll have a chance to do it right now. I'm just being honest. But I had a lot of fun doing this and kind of bringing out some of my scents that I haven't like looked at for a while because it's been very much so winter here in Texas, and I've loved every minute of it. Although I'm so Texan. Like, I don't know how you Northerners are even doing it, and I hope you're staying warm and safe. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great weekend. Bye.